So welcome Moira. Moira is one of our brilliant volunteers and I'm just going to ask her a few questions about her volunteering experience. So how long have you been a volunteer with the Charles Rennie Mackintosh Society and what made you want to get involved?
Well, actually not so long. It feels much longer, but it was only about July. And why did I want to get involved? I was at a stage where I found I had a lot of spare time and I thought, well, what am I going to do with all this spare time? And I was on the internet looking at volunteering. Volunteering is something that I haven't really done in the past. I was too busy with my career and my family. Mm-hmm. So I got involved at looking at volunteering, and then this seemed to leap out at me, the restoration of the willow tea rooms, a whole new project, and it just sounded so exciting, and the opportunity to be in at the beginning of something really appealed to me. It just seemed like such a good fit for me, and that's what started me off.
Great. And what was the process of applying to become a volunteer like for you?
Well, I emailed a brief resume, my interests, my previous experience, my skill set, and I sent it off. I didn't really think about it too much, to tell you the truth. I just thought, I'll have a go.
Yeah. And
a reply came back really, really quickly. I was quite astounded by it, and I thought, oh, gosh, I haven't really thought this through. So that was lovely, getting a speedy reply. And I was invited in to have a look round the Willow Tea Room and have a chat with one of the volunteer coordinators. So that's really what started it all off. And that was beginning of August of this year.
Great stuff. And can you tell us a bit about what a regular shift as a volunteer involves? What kind of things you do when you come in?
Well, the shifts are set out in blocks of 3 hours, and you can come in a morning shift, 10 till 1, or you can do an afternoon shift. Actually, I love it because there's flexibility, and I can do whatever suits me and my lifestyle. And now that I am further down the training to be a tour coordinator, I actually do my shifts according to what tours are on. So my preferred time, for example today, I came in for a 10 o'clock tour, and the tour lasted approximately an hour, taking account of questions. And then I'm usually available after that at the information desk, the Charles Rennie Mackintosh information desk. And also we sit next to the interactive exhibition. So you're there, you're available to answer questions. So roughly I'm here about 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Great
generally.
stuff. And what do you enjoy most about it?
All of it. Absolutely love this. I can't believe it. It's the most beautiful restoration. I love the environment. I love the people. My fellow volunteers are fantastic. We're all like-minded people, but we're all so different too. So the social interaction with this wide cross-section of people I find so stimulating and interesting. I love the people that come on the tours. They're on the tours from all around the world, from Canada, from Australia, from south of England, Isle of Man, from Europe. Fascinating people, and they're very prepared to share lots of things with you. So that I love, and I also love the fact that I am studying, and I found a new interest, and that when I'm not in the tea rooms, I love reading about Charles Rennie Mackintosh and all things Charles Rennie Mackintosh. So it's given me an absolute new interest in life, and I can't thank the trust enough for giving this to me. I feel as if I'm getting more than I'm giving. It's terrific.
That's great to hear, because some people, when they come on board with volunteering, they're a little bit worried about how much they need to know about Charles Rennie Mackintosh and about the history of the tea rooms, but it sounds as if you have just been picking it up as you've been going along and been doing research in your own time, which is absolutely fantastic. And you seem to be really enjoying it as well, and your enthusiasm definitely comes through.
You're absolutely right. You might be a wee bit daunted initially, because I thought, well, really, what do I know about Charles Rennie Mackintosh? Apart from a resident of Glasgow, loving his work as lots and lots of people do, but I'm certainly no expert. I don't have an arts background. So this was totally a new venture for me. And the thing that I loved about it was you were encouraged to come in, you were given the confidence, and it was bit by bit, you built it up at your own speed. I decided to do all the reading and all the visiting, etc. That's something that I wanted to do for myself, and I've thrown myself into it wholeheartedly. But you can do it at lots of different levels. Some of my colleagues don't do the tours. They're happy to be at the front desk or do other things. And the other thing that I really love is you get opportunities to participate in events, not just in the Willow Tea Room, but for example in Queen's Cross Church. There are events there, and emails come out, and you're invited to come along, and that's most exciting. I absolutely love that. I'm going to an event, for example, on Sunday that Sunday that I'm really looking forward to. So all of those kind of things, but on your own terms, no pressure, no stress. For me, there's no stress, and it's just all joyful and exciting and motivating. I absolutely love it, and I'm proud to tell family and friends that I'm associated with the Willow.
That's great. Well, thanks very much for your time, Moira, and we'll see you downstairs to resume your volunteering shift. Thank you.